Oh hello, and it is I, Ultimate Gomi. Today on this episode of Is It Trash, we're going to be looking at the first episode of the hit new anime Chainsaw Man by the poor overworked souls over at Studio Mappa. Oh my god. I hope they get to at least see their families at some point after animating this. But here we are with the show that broke Crunchyroll. Again. Because it happens well too often. So the show stars our main character Denji, an extreme broke boy who sold his kidney, cut some trees, and also, sold his left nut. My god. We're also going to be introduced to his pet devil dog thing named Pochita, who's going to be the Chainsaw Devil. Quickly, right, going into the show, we see that the opening mimics a lot of movies. I saw a lot of different movie references. I saw a Grudge reference in that opening, which is quite interesting. A little bit more colorful of an opening than I expected from this show, but oh well. First thing you're really going to notice with the show is that it is beautifully animated. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they're holding the animators at Studio Mappa hostage in their basement, forcing them to churn out as much high quality anime as they possibly can. I'm getting some real Madhouse vibes here. The show starts with Denji trying to work off his debts garnered from his dad who killed himself, and he does this by being a devil hunter for the Yakuza. But make no mistake, this man is desperate for money. He ate a cigarette for 100 yen at one point, which was just... yeah. I think we can all resonate with being that broke, at least I can, but not that broke. The thing we can all resonate though with is his dream of scoring with a girl before he kicks it. Man's got priorities. Well, as he's going along with his life of being the Yakuza's lapdog, inevitably, he gets betrayed by the Yakuza. What a surprise there. They basically had sold their souls to the zombie devil. A little bit redundant. But regardless, the zombie devil, lo and behold, turns people into zombies. And they murder him, chop him up into pieces, and place him in my cousin, a dumpster. Great start to the episode. Great introduction to the show. Basically, as Denji sits there dying with his poor little Pochita, Pochita reveals to himself that he can talk, at least in the dream, and states how much he loves Denji talking about his dreams, so he makes a pact with him, basically turning Denji into the Chainsaw Man. Roll credits. This is when the main action of the show really kicks in. Very violent, hyper violent, as a lot of people expected. I will say I was a little bit disappointed with the CGI, but I'm gonna forgive them because, my god, I can't stress this enough. Studio Mappa needs help. They need help. This episode made it very clear with its wide range of colors, beautiful animation during some of the more chiller settings, like when the group of actual devil hunters walks into the shed. They're just walking. You see the flowing of their capes, and it's just absolutely beautiful. But getting back to the fight, the animation was really good. Seeing Denji just charge in there trying to kill the zombie devil was a sight to behold. The CGI, like I said, hampers a lot of it, but not enough that it's still just absolutely beautiful in all aspects. The blood and guts and gore is just so far phenomenal. Every slash you see the blood just splatter and spray, and that's where they're putting their money into it. Lo and behold, Denji defeats the devil, murders it, kills it, but the Yakuza zombies are still there. They're still very much alive. So Denji does as a good devil slayer would and kills all the devils. I'm going into this blind, never having read the manga, but we're starting to see the inklings of what I feel the main story is going to be, or what's going to happen at these sort of story beats in it, because Denji starts to lose it. He starts really enjoying it, killing these Yakuza members who tormented him and used them as a kind of like a miniature slave dog basically, and he murders all of the devils, goes devil killing all the way up until morning basically breaks. Then we have the actual devil hunters who came to kill the zombie devil arrive, and the head of it is going to be Machina. My notes for Machina just state Mommy? Question mark. As Mommy Machina, that's gonna be her name from now on, as Mommy Machina goes up to the Chainsaw Man, unafraid, smelling him and unable to tell that he's good or human. I'm gonna assume that sort of correlates with her power, but I do not know. Our boy Denji has his priorities in order, and his words to her are simply just, hug me. And she hugs him. Very wholesome, very, very wholesome, you know, despite him being a chainsaw devil demon slathered in blood. But you know what? Wholesome. We're all about being wholesome here. And then, of course, very predictably, she offers him a choice: get slaughtered like the zombie devil was supposed to be, or join the devil hunters and get fed the one thing he wanted, his dream, which is to be fed bread with pochita. And she offers a bunch of other stuff, but the main thing is the bread. Overall, what did I think of this episode? I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty damn good. I see massive amounts of potential for it. Like I said, I was a little bit disappointed with the CGI. The soundtrack was very good in the softer parts, like when he was making the pact with Pochita the first time as a child. I really liked that soundtrack, but I felt during the action, it could have been a little bit more Doomish per se. I don't know why they didn't just go out and hire Mick Gordon and slap him on here. But regardless, it was very good. I'm not gonna say best episode of the year. I'm not gonna say legendary, revolutionary, game-changing, and to be honest, there's been way better first episodes of anime, but I'll say it's definitely a good sign of what's to come, and I'm very interested in what the next part will be. So, to answer the question of if it is trash, it is most certainly not trash, and I would recommend you go out and watch it. This has been Ultimate Gomi. If you enjoyed the content, please like the video and please subscribe. I would love that. For now, bye-bye.